Can't hear me. Yeah, had the shit on mute. What's good? Yeah, we this short today, man. I'm here with my man Bishop X. Well, he got his name up. He got Asani up. Supposed to have his logo up. What's going on, people? What's going on? We up in here today. You know what I'm saying? We here to talk about some things. All right, shout out to my man Will Hunter. Okay, shout out to Will Hunter. All right, he, I think, is the person that termed the phrase "new society." That's what I think he is, right? So shout out to him, right? So let me put this on here. Let me get to the topic of the day. All right, let me turn this on here. All right. Today in Hoes Mad News, because Hoes is mad. See the mad hoes? Do you see the mad hoes? The hoes mad. Do you see the mad hoes? Can we hear you, Hazani? Could you hear me? He's muted. Okay, let me unmute him. Yeah, you were muted, bro. This is Hoes Mad News. Hoes is mad. Breaking Hoes Mad News. Hoes is mad.
Let them know.
Hoes is mad. All right. You know what we talking about today. Y'all seen the pictures. Everybody's been talking about it today. So now it's my turn. All right. Shout out to the crew. I'm gonna keep this short because I know dudes is broadcasting today. I don't want to step on their toes. I don't want to step on their show, they slots. But I had to get to this today. All right. Because Hoes is mad. Okay. We know what's going on, baby. We know what's going on. What is this? Umar Johnson will not be happy with this here. He will not approve of this. Umar Johnson is pissed. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of that. Umar Johnson is pissed. He is pissed, man. Who let this shit happen? Who let this shit happen? Somebody's fucking up. What in the swirl is going on? What in the Neapolitan ice cream is happening here? Shout out to Lucy. I see you. JBA, my member. Yep. We in here tonight. Oh, we gonna talk about this shit gonna be fun as fuck. I got my man Bishop X. He got some things. Oh, by the way, if you got to send me links, send them through the back chat, or if you got any images you need me to display, send them to the DM now so I can get them ready to pop up. Yeah, man. Who the fuck let this happen? What school is this, bro? What school is this again?
Some of the other pictures that I sent you are a high school in Egg Harbor, which is just outside of Atlantic City. So
right, it's Jersey.
It's Jersey. So it's the suburbs. So it's not like these are hood chicks. It's not like these are little hood boys.
Right.
These are suburban.
Right. This ain't Pookie.
Nope.
This ain't Ray.
Nope.
See the house they standing in front of is a house.
That's a house. That's not the quad.
It's the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, look! You see this shit? You see it? Woo! Look at the assortment. Look at the assortment. Woo! They talking about what they say? Oh, y'all niggas lame. Y'all get the bottom of the barrel. Look at this.
Nope.
Look at this.
Nope.
Woo! These niggas is winning, baby. These niggas is winning. Look.
No size like 16s, no size 18s.
Woo! Oh, Amiri Brown will not approve of this shit. Mm-hmm. He is not going to approve of this shit right here. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going. All right, so let's do it. Hey, like I said, anything you want me to share? Who the fuck is calling me? Oh shit. Gonna have to decline this call. We are live. We are live, my niggas. 31 flavors. Romelo says it's gonna be a very long night. I couldn't wait for Saturday for this shit, baby. I appreciate that super chat. Saturday, a long time from now, is Wednesday. It's 3 long days. This is all we talking about. Ain't gonna be no fucking panel. None of that shit. So, Asana, you got anything for me that you need to send me, or you got the share button up there?
No. I sent you the pictures from the high school.
So send me the stats that you sent me earlier. We about to go into it. So let's start off by saying this, man. Let's start off by saying this. These little niggas is not playing. They're not playing. They're not debating. They're not arguing. They're not going back and forth. None of that shit. None of that shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. A motherfucker. They don't give a fuck about you hate your mama and you hate yourself and you know the race war and they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay. Hold on. I got some more flicks. Let's go through them. This is a different school, right?
Yes, this is a different school. This is the school in Atlantic City. So these are not. This is Egg Harbor. This is the suburbs. This is the upper. These are all the people working down and around Atlantic City. Their parents live in Egg Harbor.
Right. Let's get another one. Let's get another one.
Same high school.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 to 15% of the school is black.
Right.
And a quarter of it is Latina.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, and these black guys apparently weren't choosing to bring sisters to the prom.
Okay. So let's go here. Earlier, what was it? Earlier this year? Or was it last year? Last year we did this, right?
That's LeBron's son.
That's LeBron's son. All right. Now, okay. Oh, he's rich and this and that. Okay. All right. Okay. But we just, we was just going through some Jersey kids. See, understand this is a trend. This is a trend. Now, see, hoes mad because if it was a bunch of young black girls with a bunch of white boys, it'd be yes, bitch, yes, bitch, yes, bitch, slay, right? Tell us what's going on, Sonny. You had some things you wanted to say before we got on here, man. So I'm gonna let you chop it up for a second, man.
Well, I've been refereeing for about 20 years. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So as you go to these high schools that are in the city, you see one thing. You would still see black boys dating black girls. The thing that changes is when you get to the suburbs, when it's just a bunch of black kids. 90% of the high school is black, 80% of the high school is black, 20% of the high school is Latina. It's one thing. But when you start getting to these schools in the suburbs where it's 40% black and 20%, Latina and 20% white, I start to notice all the boys on the varsity basketball team, their girlfriends aren't black. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just noticing once these boys have more of an opportunity to choose different ethnicities of women, they've been doing it. And I want to give a disclaimer because I know, my people in my family will say, it's you black men are pushing these boys to. Remember, the majority of these black boys are in single parent households. So us black men aren't pushing these boys to do anything. They're choosing these girls for themselves. We have no influence on them.
Now you said, because we were speaking earlier, because I'm gonna bring up some of these points. Now you told me, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that group shot. Need that group shot, right? So you told me that you got women telling you that this is the manosphere's fault. They
Yes.
blaming it on the manosphere.
Yes.
It's the manosphere and Andrew Tate and us, and it's the manosphere. Go ahead, talk to me.
They said it was the. I was told it was the manosphere. It was us males specifically in the black manosphere and our misogynistic rhetoric that was pushing these boys not to like black women. And this is the
Misogynistic.
reason. Hey, I could have sworn that this Asian girl in the picture and these Latinas in the picture, I could have sworn that they were women too.
These are women. You mean misogynist? So black, only black women are women? This is
I mean,
misogynistic. So
I'm just
but these are women.
these are women. These are young.
These are women.
ladies.
This ain't MGTOW. This isn't MGTOW. All right, this isn't men going their own way.
No.
This is SYSBM.
And I also got this was staged, this was a bet. And just in case you think it was staged or a bet, that's why I went out and got the pictures from the other high school.
Right. Because there's a trend here.
Oh yes.
Understand. So let me debunk that manosphere bullshit, right? With what I said, because we were speaking earlier. Okay. I'm on YouTube. We get analytics. We know who watches our videos. Okay. We know the age range of the people that watch these videos. These conversations that happen on the manosphere is grown man shit. We're talking about family court, child support, child custody. We're talking about men need to pay all bills. We talking about, who's paying for dates, who's paying for this, money, who's doing this, who's doing. All this shit is beyond the scope of these young boys here. 15, 16, 17 years old. They're not thinking about any of this shit. They're not burdened by any of this shit, right? They're basically choosing based on who they find more attractive and who's giving them less issues, right? The funny thing is, now we look at this picture, I'm sure there are black girls in the same school. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure that the school ain't full of a whole bunch of white kids and some black boys and no black girls. I'm sure. And if we have any indicators of how those black girls are in our culture, and if we're looking at this picture and we know that this is a suburban reality here, these dudes would probably qualify as lames.
Yes, we would.
These guys in these photos, they probably would qualify as lames. They probably wouldn't be cool enough to date the black women or the black girls in their school, right? So this is what happens. This ain't about some invisible man telling them what to do or the manosphere or any of that shit. They don't listen to us. These are young kids. You got more dudes our age telling these dudes to be simps and to bow down to black women and all that shit. And they're saying, fuck y'all old niggas. They not listening to us. They don't listen to us any other time. So now they're listening to us, telling them who to date and who not to date. Since when? Where's that chart? Send me that chart again, bro. Because I don't have it here. Send me that chart. Send me that chart if you can. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop the cap. Let's stop the cap with the this is the manosphere. No, you telling me some niggas online got more control over your kids than you? How? How do some niggas online on YouTube have more sway over your children than you? Everything that we talk about, the outcomes of boys and what they're doing and this and that and the other. Yo, we never blame the parent that's present. I don't know what was this guy named Saisi. Give us a little bit, bro. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. If we hurry this up, I probably can get a couple people in, but we keeping this short, bro. It's a weekday, right? People got to work tomorrow, right? So shout out to my brother. Just salute. This is the world we live in. Absolutely. All right. So Sonny just sent me the stat chart again.
And that
So
breaks it down by generation.
right. So let me see if I can. Okay. So let's do that. So all right. So marital status by generation, right? So single, never married, married, separated, divorced, widow, domestic partner, right? So millennials, 59%, single, never married, 59%. Gen X's, 16, baby boomers, 10%, traditionalists, 4. Right. So you see the single, never married rate going up and up and up and up and up. Up and up and up and up. So married, you look at traditionalists and then you move over to millennials, that number's going down. Okay, so marital status, period, is going down. People are getting married less. Shout out to the Hawk TV for that super chat. Y'all remember the movie Undercover Brother? This pick has a lot of black man's kryptonite. This is what I'll say about that. I don't think white girls are black men's kryptonite. I think black women are.
Ooh.
I think black women are black man's kryptonite. Straight up. I often hear that, but I don't think so. Okay, so you said me black men are twice as likely as black women. Oh, did you want to read this?
Sure. I mean, I got it off the Pew Research article I was reading. So
Right.
just to show how things are changing, right?
Right.
In 1980, 8% of recently married black men and 3% of recently married black women were interracially married. So back in the 80s, you know, we just all moved into the suburbs or we was all chilling in the city, wherever we weren't interracially married. Black men were only interracially married at 8%. Now, after whatever happened in the 90s, now 24% of black newlyweds are black men marrying outside of the race. And I really feel that if they took the others, like Nigerians, these Dominicans, they took them outside of counting as black, those numbers would be even higher.
Right. You talking about the unwed?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about
interracial marriage? Because I mean, I have a lot of men that I know around the city. They have black wives, but their wives are Nigerian.
Right. So Clutch Stick said, I think black women are kryptonite. I've dished them and I have hundreds of thousands of dollars and zero unnecessary stress. Join the club, brother. Join the club. Understand, right? Let's go back. Let's go back to that class photo or whatever. This is the prom pic.
That's the prom.
That's the prom pic. And shout out to the Hawk TV. Thank you for that super chat. Yeah, you say he said he was joking. He was fucking with us about the the kryptonite comment. Yeah, but yeah, I fucks with you. I'm just saying, like, understand, you can't shame these kids. You can't do it. You can't do it. This is the direction this shit is going. Now, Will Hunter, and I know a lot of you don't know who Will Hunter is. He's a guy on Facebook who has a humongous following. Will Hunter has coined the term the new society. Right? The new society. Understand, in his philosophy, he was basically saying that this generation, meaning not the next generation, but this generation of men should pretty much, it's pretty much a SYSBM philosophy, right? And well, you said you DM me, Mr. O. if you DM me, let me know what account you DM. But yeah, so understand that, you know, it's pretty much a SYSBM philosophy that he's talking about, building a whole new town with non-black women, et cetera, right? Understand, right, that this is going to happen anyway. This is the direction. BGS Idmore has spoken on this. He has spoken on this numerous times. He says that number, that interracial number, keeps going up and up and up. It's going up slowly. If you compare the numbers from late 70s, early 80s to the numbers that we have now, it's just slowly creeping up. Now, anytime you see black women marry or date white men, everybody hoops and hollers. It's almost as if black men are not allowed to do shit. Right? So he said, yeah, your Facebook page. He must have sent it to Marcus Arrays because I'm in Facebook jail, Mr. O. So I'll have to go to, let me see which shit I'm logged into because I didn't get a notification. So I must be in the John Allen account. No. I'm in the, okay. So he said, okay, I see it here. I got it here.
What he said?
Oh, hold on. Let me bring this up. So this will be interesting. Yeah, everything is the manosphere's fault. Everything is the fault of some invisible black man pulling the strings. Get the fuck out of here.
And you like how the manosphere was blamed for this photo.
The manosphere. So they blame manosphere, they blame Andrew Tate, and they're calling this misogyny. They call it misogyny as if these are not women. Right? As if these are not women.
I guess we're just supposed to tell our sons and our nephews to fall on their swords and choose women not based off the way. I mean, I could pull up a picture of my mother and who my father married and my uncle married, and those women look like the girls in this photo, right? But
so
the girls have changed. Obviously, your average girl in obviously your average person that your black man could or they think that they should date in high school don't look like these girls.
So this girl,
look, more football players.
All right. So B Puke says, I'm sick to my stomach. Good looking, Mr. O, with the info. Says, swear Umar about to repost this picture with no caption. All right. So let's zoom in. Right. These are not ugly women. Look at this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, shorty. Yeah. These niggas is winning. They winning. Ball players.
Now somebody's gonna say something like, "Oh well, still 80% of black men are married to black women." Once us Generation X and these baby boomers go away, those stats are gonna look really silly. The majority of the black men who have the option to interracial date. See, that's the thing. We're still segregated off for the most part. You know, we're still living in cities and schools that are predominantly black. All right. Once you start getting these boys who go to college, these boys who play basketball or play a sport and can attract girls from other towns, like look at these boys right here. They're all football players, right? That gets them a lot of clout.
So here's the pivot. This is the same girl. Oh shit. Mr. O with the info. This is the same chick.
Who said she was sick to her stomach?
She's sick to her stomach. Hold on. Let's zoom in on her. B Puke. I'm sick to my stomach. See? Masters do what they want. Slaves do what they're told, gentlemen.
Oh, God.
This is the same girl. Mr. O with the info. Mr. O with the info, my nizza. You see what I'm telling you, motherfuckers here?
We've all met sisters like that. They don't like seeing you, they don't like seeing us date out. Oh, you're killing your own race.
No, listen, I keep telling people. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. As soon as they can, I'm sorry.
As soon as they can, they do.
Right. Listen, I keep telling motherfuckers, every relationship configuration is okay until you put a black dick in the equation. I don't care what the sexual orientation is. I don't care. You know what? I take that back. The one interracial parent that's cool is black men with white men. You never see people trip about that. I would say, this is where I'll go with it. Straight black men.
Yeah.
You put a straight black dick in an interracial parent, it's a problem. It's a problem. Shout out to Mr. O with the info for this shit here.
Because people have problems with Dave Chappelle having a non-black wife. People had problems with Wayne Brady having a non-black wife, but they weren't white. They were Asian. You know, Wesley Snipes had an Asian wife. People were mad.
Right.
What's the name of the light-skinned brother who played Iron Man? Iron Man's sidekick the first time.
You talking about Terrence Howard?
Terrence Howard had an Asian wife. Everybody was mad. Poor Michael B. Jordan had a spicy Latina, and they were talking about, you know, before he was with Lori Harvey, he had a Latina. You actually had people talking about let's not watch Black Panther before it came out, because him and the guy who plays M'Baku weren't with black women.
Right. So Grizzly D says the end game is they don't want to see black men happy. See what they want to be able to swirl out and throw it in our face, and they're losing that game. They're not winning that game. Black women want to be more desirable than us, and they're losing that game when it comes to dating out. I don't care who people date. I'm not promoting white women over black women. I'm not saying who's better. Understand this. What I don't like is bullshit. What I don't like is bullshit. It can't be good for you and not good for nobody else. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Understand the product. If it ain't good, motherfuckers gonna go the next way. Shay Sade said, and I hope I'm saying her name right. Shay Sade said that black women or white men date black women 1% of the time, or marry black women 1% of the time. So just for anybody who just walked in the room, let's go here. Again, said, I'm sick to my stomach. This was a post by Miss B Puke, right? She says she's sick to her stomach because she sees this. But then this is her. This is her. Y'all feel me? This is the new society, people. Do what the fuck you want to do. Shout out to Ed Anderson. I see you in the building. This is a short one. We ain't going over an hour with this. But this is what I'm talking about, man. If there's a heterosexual black penis in an interracial situation, it's a problem. These are the same women that will push for the letterbox, for the transformer, every other relationship configuration. They support. They even support themselves swirling out. But they got the stormtroopers, like Ed Anderson calls them, dice. That's a new term for me, Ed. I'm new to that. Dice. Got dice on us. I call them the dick police, but he got dice on. They got dice on us. Niggas are going at niggas for flying out. We ain't allowed to put our dick in nothing but black women. And then when you do that, she got to be dark skinned. It's all these rules.
Because don't bring home a light skinned chick. Don't bring home a mulatto chick. The goalpost always moves. Like who's that who was with Kim? Kanye. Remember when Kanye was with Kanye first was with what's the name of the Cape Verdean chick?
He was
Amber
with
Rose.
Amber
He
Rose.
was with Amber Rose, and then it was, why can't he date a real sister, right? Why he got to chase these white looking women? And she's Cape Verdean. Then he goes with Kim Kardashian, who's Middle Eastern, and it's, I can't believe he's after this white woman. Well, she's Middle Eastern. Then he actually goes with a white woman, and now everybody loses their mind.
Right.
You can't win.
Right. So, Ed, I don't know. I think this is Ed shit. I'm gonna ask him for permission. Somebody sent me this dice shit, this animated shit. Yo, Ed, if you say I can play this, I'm gonna play it because it was made by Marty McFly, right? Right. I want to play this, but I want to give y'all credit for this shit if I'm gonna play it. I don't know if I'm supposed to play this. I don't know if it's is not released yet or whatever the fuck is. I'm talking about the video I sent you. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me play this real quick. I'm waiting for him to say I could play it. Cause yeah, man. I want Ed. I got a video of the dice and the what is it? There's dice and hold on. Let me pause this. I don't want to play it unless he tell me I can play it. I want him to tell me I can play it. I want permission. Pookie Dusty dice investigations. This shit is funny as shit. Just give me the green light, brother. Said Lizzo. Lizzo is what we deserve. Yeah, that's what we deserve. The rules are your woman must be dark skinned, overweight, that's body positive, y'all. Okay, she got to be body positive. I just saw an article the other week with this woman. She's working for a school. They got another teacher bae that they trying to get fired because they don't like how she looked. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
These women are coming down on anybody that a nigga might find attractive. Anybody that a nigga might find attractive. There's so much fucking rules. I keep telling y'all, masters do what they want, slaves do what they're told. Slaves do what they told. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, my man sent me this. I ain't gonna play it, but my man sent me this. I don't know if Ed wants me to play it. I don't know who this belongs to, but I don't want to violate nobody. But yeah, man, Pookie Dusty, sup, nigga? This is Dice Investigations. If y'all haven't seen this video, man, either hit Ed or Marty McFly's joint and check this out, man. This shit is funny as a motherfucker. Shout out to Alonzo Hall for sending me this. It's a conversation between Pookie Dusty and what's the other guy's name? Pookie Dusty and Dating Couch. Yeah, this is Mr. Smooth. Pookie Dusty and Dating Couch. So there's a little preview there, man. Just wanted to show that to y'all, man. Y'all can check them out. Yeah.
Now, Marcus, let's speculate for a second.
Yeah, let's speculate.
Why do you think this is happening with the young millennial and zillennial black men? What do you think happened?
I think
keep it 100. Keep it 100.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I think that, I mean, even in a suburban landscape, these chicks follow this ratchet culture. I don't care where the fuck it is. They could be South Jersey, North Jersey, Central Jersey, Central America. Well, not Central America as in the continent, but the center of North America. They could be there, and it doesn't matter. They got this fucking ratchet shit popping, and these motherfuckers is over it. They're over it. These young boys, they not giving a fuck, man. They dealing with, again, these dudes in this picture will probably be considered lames. If they get in rhythm, if they get in love, from other girls. I mean, yeah, from other girls that's not black women. It's like we've heard before. Black women have first right of refusal. These guys probably are guys that have been refused by black women or have just walked away. Have just walked away. They don't. I mean, if these girls are feeling these guys, what the fuck? Black men have options. As time moves on, and we go into this space where everything is online. We get into this tech space and things like that. Understand, a lot of shit that was holding black men back is not going to exist anymore. Understand this. First of all, let's say this. Black men are number one when it comes to SMV, all things equal.
Yep.
All things equal. All things equal. Black men are, and understand, when you're teenage in high school, it's not about money and who works with. None of that shit. That's why what they talking about is the manosphere. None of that grown man shit matters. None of that grown man shit matters. These are kids. It doesn't matter. Again, when you put black boys in a space, a mixed space, all things equal, we're number one. Now, on these dating apps and things like that, white men are number one because that's who they choose, because these are older, grown women who are looking for, they looking for, the class. It's a class thing. Shout out to Marvel 318. Always remember to keep it 100, folks.
But when you take class and money out of the equation,
right, when you make it all equal,
like in high school, and it's always these. Whenever I go to a high school, and I work at a lot of high schools, it's always the black boys on the basketball team, on the football team, on the track team, with all the pretty girls.
Look at this motherfucker. Yo, man. Gonna fuck around and go to prison looking at this picture. Look, these motherfuckers is winning.
All I see are smiles. Everybody happy. That's why it's a bet. It's us manosphere men. We're pressuring these boys to be this happy and to make these girls this happy.
I guarantee you, a black woman did not take this picture. Tyrese, what up? Your nigga Amiri is pissed. Amiri is pissed. Look at this.
Wait, do you really think that they're black mothers in the suburbs getting mad that their sons are dating white girls?
You think it ain't?
I mean, I was half joking. I can think about all the women in my family. I had somebody even tell me, well, at least you could date one of them down white girls. I said, what is a down white girl?
Down white girl means a white girl that cash tattoos. Me outside. Right. Cash me outside. How about that?
Yeah. I met a white woman in college and dated her. And then every time, somebody in my family said, you could at least date a down white girl.
Yo, Mary punch in the air.
Hey, you know what? Doesn't Amiri have like 6 kids? This will be his son. He's, Amiri's working hard to provide a better life for his family so they can, go to the suburbs and live. Okay, this will be your son.
I don't think he's in the suburbs.
Okay.
I the area that I know him to live in, Atlanta, is not the suburbs. But all I'm saying is this is Hotep hell. This is Hotep hell. I love this picture. I love it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Not because I promote this type of shit, but the thing is, what I want to see is motherfuckers escape this culture where they're being told what they have to do, who they need to be with, and all that bullshit. I'm glad that's done. What's gonna have to happen is black women, y'all gonna have to step y'all shit up. And they don't like that. They like the game being the other way. They like it being them telling they, well, you got to pay my bills, and I pay all $10,000 in bills every month, and you texting me what you doing, and blah 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 blah. This ain't passport bros. This is
These are
very,
kids.
very domestic. Very domestic. These motherfuckers ain't got to fly nowhere. This is happening here.
And I also want to point out before people say, you black men and these boys just worship white women and you're conquered. And these aren't all white girls.
Nope. Let's zoom in.
There's an Asian girl. There's some Latinas.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Right? When I checked the demographics of the town, only 15% of the town was Asian. And an Asian girl winds up in the picture. 25% are Latina. There go two Latinas in the picture. Yeah, Asian girl in the end. Got himself an Indian. Got himself an Indian chick. Okay.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, B. Wrap it up, B. It's over.
So don't tell me any of that stuff like I can't interracially date because, society's prejudice. Sure, society's prejudice. These high schools aren't.
Now, what you say about these kids? You was describing these kids we were talking earlier, like, yo, they're tall. What? Yeah. Continue. Yeah,
these are look like one thing I noticed about this picture, especially when somebody was saying that this was probably a joke picture. All these boys are tall. The tall boys get to choose. I mean, we know women like taller men. All these girls are wearing high heels, and all these boys are still tall. So that these are the boys who are like 5'10", 6 foot, 6'2", right? So the tall boys got to choose. And when you can choose, what are you choosing to take to the prom? These size 4 girls with the long hair and the dress and that are feminine. All these girls are girly. All of them are girly.
So you asked me, why did this happen? So now here's another reason. Their black classmates, probably a bunch of big bitches.
Ooh, I mean, statistically, yes, that does happen. The average black teenage girl, 16, 17, 18, averages around the size 12 to 14.
Umar is not gonna like this. Those black boys with those white girls in that photo. Let me say it again. Those black boys in that photo, they don't like their mothers. They hate themselves. Let me say it again. They hate themselves and they hate their mothers.
But really,
the fuck out of here, man.
Is it self-hate to do what you want to do for yourself? None of these boys look like they're being forced to be here. Look at that. They got matching outfits with these girls. All right. You look in the back, guy got a red, red suspenders and black, and the girl got a red dress, and this boy got a blue. That's the other reason why I'm like, you think this is a stage photo?
I wonder how the white boys feel about this, man.
How do the white boys feel about this? Okay, I told you.
You know what? Now they with the Asian bitches.
Exactly. 15% of this school is Asian.
Yeah, they with the Asian.
The reason
bitches.
why you only see one Asian chick in this photo is they're with the quarterback and the linebackers.
Dude, you can have those white girls. You don't want them, man. Hey. You don't fucking want them, man. They're yours, man. We're the Asian bitches now, man. 50, was it 52 or 50? Go ahead.
I posted a picture of I went to a cookout, Asian cookout, and all the little kids running around were mixed. It was a bunch of little half, and it was all the female cousins at the cookout. Had them a white husband.
Let me tell you, man.
White guys are grabbing up the white guys who can. Yeah, they're grabbing themselves an Asian chick or a Latina.
So for any hotep niggas that might decide to watch this, okay? Let me say this. First of all, you can't breed out black. Let's start off there. Can't breed out black. It's not gonna happen. Okay. All right. These little niggas are fucking these bitches. Let me say that. Just throw that in there. They're fucking. Okay. All right. So take a good look at this picture.
Somebody's getting smashed.
Somebody's getting smashed. These niggas are fucking that night. They fucked that night. Somebody got fucked. They probably got fucked before that. Okay? Probably raw. Raw dog, nigga, fuck, and bitches. The niggas could come in white bitches. White bitches use birth control.
Ooh, did you go there?
Yeah, white bitches don't get pregnant. They can not pull out. White bitches is not getting pregnant. They not coming home to their mothers, their fathers talking about I'm pregnant in high school. And if they not fucking, they sucking dick. Okay, them bitches is fucking. They popping them pills, and they not trying to trap a nigga. None of that. They don't play that shit. All right. So yes, them little niggas fucking. I just want to say that for all the hoteps and angry black women. They fucking. They getting that pussy. They fucking. Okay. Understand that the landscape or the racial landscape of America is going to change. It's going to get browner. It's going to get browner here. Between black boys doing this shit and all the other crossover shit that's happening, you know, as far as Latinas, this is the browning of America. All right. This is the browning of America. The white men ain't got no problem. There's no racial loyalty with them. Over 50% of the American-born Asian girls here are married or dating white men. More than half. More than half. Let me say that shit again. More than fucking half. And that number's going to go up. So now the white girls are fucking with black men. That 80% of black people married to other black people, that number will continue to drop. Slowly but surely. That number will continue to drop. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn. I did not go to school with white kids, but if white girls was in our school, prom pictures would look like this. They would look like this. And all the oxtail eating, fried chicken wing chewing, ham hock swallowing, high school girls would be mad. Pretty much it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna let you respond to that. I'm gonna throw the link out. It's going to be real short. Keep your comments short. Keep them short. All right. We're going to bring some people in, bro. But yeah, the girls who they're probably going to school with are probably not attractive. They're probably not attractive. The attitudes are there. All of those things. Nobody want to deal with the ladybug eyelashes, the pointy nails, rolls on rolls and shit. Nobody want to deal with that. Nobody want to deal with that.
What breaks my heart is my niece just went to the prom. And I saw her prom pics and I thought, man, I have such a beautiful niece. Mm-hmm. And I noticed when they finally post the prom pics, you know, they post all the leading up to the prom and stuff like that. She has the long nails, the train weave, and she went to the prom by herself. Mm. And I'm like, as beautiful as you are, maybe I'm biased because, you know, I'm uncle. Right. I'm like, as beautiful as you are, you couldn't find a man to go with you? That stuff is, you know, it's heartbreaking. But you're right. As soon as you bring up the ladybug eyebrows, and as soon as you bring up, you know, the loudness and all the ratchetness, I'm like, yeah, that's her. I love her.
But she probably she probably could find a guy to go with her, or a guy probably asked her, but she probably didn't want to go. And the guy she wanted probably didn't want to go, right? Yeah. So we up here with my man, Mr. O with the info. Yo, shout out to you, man, for that right there. That was gold right there, bro. What's going on? Talk to us.
Oh, not much, Marcus. Not much. My other guy on the panel. I just had to send that piece of info because I was like, you know what? I literally was scrolling down Facebook and I seen this. I was listening to y'all say, you know what? Maybe Marcus could use this real quick. Let me go ahead and basically send him a kite real quick.
Right,
You
right,
did,
right. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
sure
yeah.
enough, yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
I had to jump on this tonight, man. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh man, I ain't have really much to say. Said keep up the good work. Just expose the people for the lies they say about us black men and about how we move in this so-called new society. Shout out to Will Hunter too on Facebook.
So
Man,
question to you. What do you think? How did what when you look at this picture, let me blow it up again. When you look at this picture, man, you know what I mean?
What happened?
Um what let's say not only what happened, right? But look at the boys in this picture. And what is your opinion of how they got here?
whew. I can be honest,
So
right? I'll be honest.
let me zoom in on this kid here. This kid that's in the middle here. Like, look at
Oh,
him.
he's smart. He cheesing.
Right.
Man, that's a Kool-Aid smile if I ever seen one right there, boy, 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 boy. Well, we've been told for X amount of decades, years that you pretty much ain't ish. We don't really want to be with y'all. We stuck with y'all.
Right.
Y'all broke, dusty, uneducated. Y'all stay locked up. Yeah, you keep hearing that. Then you start seeing YouTube, social media. Then hell, you start seeing in TV shows. Hell, even Disney movies. They even try to make black men to stepdads.
Right.
Really,
Right.
their jig is up.
Yeah. When I
Eat
look at
it.
these when I look at these boys, especially this kid in particular, I mean, look, these kids look smart. They look smart. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's
These
a
aren't hood boys.
picture.
Yeah, they're not
It's
hood
a
boys.
Especially one to
yeah, they not yeah,
the left with the bow tie, with the red bow tie. He looked real
right,
smart.
right. These look like smart kids when you look at them. Look at dude on all the
Ooh,
way on the left with the white shirt on.
nah, look at the one in the middle with the red bow tie and the afro. Look at his
Right.
face and look.
Look at the kid standing next to him.
That's next Tiger Woods right there. Well, the next Tiger Woods is coming out of that right there.
Right. These kids look like smart kids. Look at this kid on the end. These don't look like street dudes. They're not street dudes. I mean, you know, especially where they're from, where they're at. They're not street dudes. Okay? These are probably boys who these girls didn't want to fuck with.
No, no.
So
You gotta have
these dudes,
swag.
right?
You gotta have
Say
swag.
again?
Remember, Marcus. You gotta have
Right.
swag. You gotta have that lifestyle. You gotta be rah rah. And look, I'm from Inglewood. And look, I'm from Inglewood, Chicago, bro. One of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the country. And then forget that.
This kid in the middle, he doesn't look rah rah. He don't
No,
want no issue. You know, this kid here, he don't look rah rah, right? These kids over here, they don't look like no rah rah. I'm from BK, baby. These are not rah rah kids.
oh, you bro. Oh, see, me, you thinking alike, Marcus. So yeah, no.
See, black women want to determine what happens to their trash. They want to determine what happens to the men that they throw away.
The ones that's not select but non-select, right?
Right. They become select once they make it, but now it's too late, motherfucker. Cause that's by then, you know, you got the kid and all this other shit, you know.
Shout out to Alex LR. That's that. Look, that cartoon will never ever die. I think
Yeah,
we got to
that's a
archive
classic.
it. We got to
Right.
protect that man.
So let's wrap this up. We at the hour mark, man. Give us your final thoughts, Mr. O.
Well, this is the future America. Hoteps, Umar Johnson, and the like. Now you do know that the black numbers is dwindling, right? So you do know that we carry the seed, right? And what I'm seeing this picture, we gonna have some more black soldiers, probably more doctors, lawyers, scientists. You know, and we still gonna get the athletes. Look, that's the caveat. Y'all still gonna get the athletes to go ahead, dribble the basketball, swing the baseball bat, and run up on the damn field. Look at Mahomes. Be glad.
Right. At the end of the day, man, you know, if any
And they
of
keep
these
their wealth.
guys,
And you can build generational wealth, which y'all been always the tagline of the pro-black movement. You can actually build generational wealth.
yeah, but they say, oh, but you're taking the wealth out of the community. What they forget to mention is that when they get the wealth, they give it to people in other communities. You go to the Asian hair and nail place. You know you give the Gucci, Fendi, Prada your money. You give money to everybody but black people. You know what I'm saying? You know. So hey, thanks for jumping on, man. You know what I
One
mean?
more thing before I go.
That's right.
The new black is beige. Now you go.
That's fucked up, man. How you gonna say that shit, man? That's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Gonna disrespect the queens like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Shay, give us. I don't know how much of the video you've been watching, man. But hey, man, we talk about the new society. Shout out to Will Hunter again. The new society is here. Is here. The new society is here. You see this picture, man.
Look at all them lemon scented panties. Is he
right? Lemon. Oh shit, lemon panties, nigga. Lemon panties.
Oh my goodness. Now I was just catching the tail end. I had just got the notification, but yeah, I mean, I'll agree what was said was earlier. Black men carry the seed, so it's like if we just go into where we celebrated and appreciated, and with these new women, they're going to give birth to the next generation of black. You know, it is what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Like, we weren't made for women. Women were made for us.
All right. Shout out to Stack or Starve. Ain't none of them brothers getting shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, niggas fuck with the show. I appreciate you. Stack or Starve. Ain't none of them brothers getting shanked. Oh shit! Oh man!
Don't go in that building.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there, man. Yo, shout out to you, Stack and Star, man. I appreciate that. Oh man, yo, we about to be out of here. Hassani, give me your final thoughts, man. You make it good, man. Make it good.
Hey, it's not just the black men. Like you said, it's the Asian woman, especially the college-educated, American-born Asian woman, and it's these Latinas, the people who seem to be the most desirable, the highest SMV, are the kids that you now seeing dating out the most and interracial marrying the most. What that means is you're going to have an overall browning of America, and you know what? Right. It's the American way. We now have an open dating market. Whoever's the most feminine woman, the most masculine man, whoever makes the best partner is who people are going to start choosing. There's no conspiracy. The manosphere isn't making your sons pick somebody that doesn't look like you. Your son is seeing what it's like. I mean, I don't need to date a black woman to know what black women are like. I have cousins.
Right.
I have cousins. I have neighbors. I mean, these boys are choosing for themselves. We're not making them do it.
But understand how all of the world views black women, what the image they put out, the image they promote, they support, right? So, I ask women all the time. I say, you know, if you don't like the image that's being pushed out about you, why do you support it? Like they support the ratchet. They love it. They enjoy the ratchet, but they're embarrassed by the ratchet at the same time, which is crazy to me. I I don't support the coon shit. I don't do that. Right? It's images of black men that I don't like and I don't support. You understand? There's certain black men who push that image that I don't like and I don't support. So if you want to be
cheering on Future, right? None of us cheer on Future or think he's
right,
great.
right. Now I find Future hilarious, right?
Yes.
He's definitely hilarious, but you know, my thing is, while I don't promote him, I'm not mad at him because he is actually number one. He's the thing that they love, that they love to hate love. They have a like the Future is black woman's love hate. They love him, but they hate him. Right? And the reason I love Future is because he is everything that we say they like personified. But at the end of the day, like my man Mr. O said, this is, you know, Browning of America. This is the direction it's going. You know what I'm saying? You know, we see what white men are trending towards. We see what every other, you know, race of men and women are trending towards. And black women, for the most part, are not going to be invited to the party unless they get it together. That's just what it is. I don't give a fuck what they say about, you know, black men need to do better, this and that. Y'all going to be left with them hood niggas and the Hotep niggas, period. In a digital world. In a digital world. We are moving towards, you know, coding and all this other shit. And like I said years ago, the analog thug is dead. Okay? Analog thug is dead. That motherfucker ain't going to be able to hold you down, support you. You better get, this is Revenge of the Nerds, and you better find you a corny nigga. You better find them, and you're going to have to be domestic to that motherfucker, because this is what you're competing with. That's it. This is what you're competing with. You better go out and run and jump and flip and eat salads out this motherfucker, because that's what you're going to have to do. Because the motherfuckers who can't do this are hopping on a plane and flying out of here. So we out of here. That is today's daily sniff of lemon panties for your daily testosterone booth. Now go forth and achieve your no pullout goals. This was Marcus Aurelius. Keeping it 100. Will Hunter shout out. We out of here.
Peace. Peace.